tendency of the subconscious is lifeward. Over 90% of your mental life is subconscious. If you fail to make use of this marvelous power, you condemn yourself to live within very narrow limits. Your subconscious processes are always lifeward and constructive. Your subconscious is the builder of your body and maintains all its vital functions. It is on the job 24 hours a day and never sleeps. It is always trying to help and preserve you from harm. Your subconscious mind is in touch with infinite life and boundless wisdom, and its impulses and ideas are always lifeward. The great aspirations, inspirations, and visions for a grander and nobler life spring from the subconscious. Your profoundest convictions are those you cannot argue about rationally because they do not come from your conscious mind, they come from your subconscious mind. Your subconscious speaks to you in intuitions, impulses, hunches, intimations, urges, and ideas. It is always telling you to rise, transcend, grow, advance, adventure, and move forward to greater heights. The urge to love, to save the lives of others, comes from the depths of your subconscious. For example, during the great San Francisco earthquake and fire of April 18, 1906, invalids and handicapped people who had been confined to bed for long periods of time rose up and performed amazing feats of bravery and endurance. The intense desire welled up within them to save others at all cost, and their subconscious responded accordingly. Great artists, musicians, poets, speakers, and writers tune in with their subconscious powers and become animated and inspired. Robert Louis Stevenson, before he went to sleep, used to charge his subconscious with the task of evolving stories for him while he slept. He was accustomed to ask his subconscious to give him a good, marketable thriller whenever his bank account was low. Stevenson said the intelligence of his deeper mind gave him the story piece by piece, like a serial. This shows how your subconscious will speak lofty and wise sayings through you that your conscious mind knows nothing about. Mark Twain confided to the world on many occasions that he never worked in his life. All his humor and all his great writings were the result of his ability to tap the inexhaustible reservoir of his subconscious mind. There is an intelligence that takes care of the body. When you study the cellular system and the structure of the organs such as eyes, ears, heart, liver, bladder, and so on, you discover that they consist of groups of cells that form a group intelligence that allows them to function together. They are able to take orders and carry them out in deductive function at the suggestion of the mastermind, that is, conscious mind. A careful study of the single-celled organism shows you what goes on in your complex body. Though the monocellular organism has no organs, it still gives evidence of mind action and reaction, performing the basic functions of movement, alimentation, assimilation, and elimination. Many say there is an intelligence that will take care of your body if you let it alone. This is true in a sense. The difficulty is that the conscious mind always interferes with this sensory evidence based on outer appearances. These lead to the sway of false beliefs, fears, and mere opinion. When fears, false beliefs, and negative patterns are made to register in your subconscious mind through psychological, emotional conditioning, there is no other course open to the subconscious mind except to act on the blueprint specifications offered it. Pott's disease cured. Pott's disease, or tuberculosis of the spine, used to be a terrible scourge of children. One child who contracted it was named Frederick Elias Andrews of Indianapolis, Indiana. The disease made him a twisted cripple who could not walk and had to go about on his hands and knees. His physician pronounced him incurable. Andrews refused to accept that verdict. He began to pray. He created his own affirmation, repeating it over and over many times a day and mentally observing the qualities he needed. I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. He made this prayer the last utterance on his lips at night and the first in the morning. He prayed for others as well, sending out thoughts of love and health. This attitude of mind and way of prayer written to him multiplied many times. His faith and perseverance paid off with big dividends. When thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, or envy drew his attention, he would immediately start his counteracting force of affirmation going in his mind. His subconscious mind responded according to the nature of his habitual thinking. He became a strong, straight, well-formed man. How faith in your subconscious parts makes you whole. A young man who came to my lectures on the healing power of the subconscious mind had severe eye trouble. His ophthalmologist told him he would have to have a delicate, risky operation. After learning about the scientific basis of prayer, the young man said to himself, "My subconscious made my eyes and it can heal me." Each night as he went to sleep, he entered into a drowsy, meditative state, the condition akin to sleep. His attention was immobilized and focused on the eye doctor. He imagined the doctor was in front of him and he plainly heard or imagined he heard the doctor saying to him, "A miracle has happened." He heard this over and over again every night for 5 minutes or so before going to sleep. 3 weeks later, he had another appointment with the ophthalmologist who had examined his eyes. The physician examined him again, then exclaimed, "This is a miracle." What had happened? This man impressed his subconscious mind using the eye doctor as an instrument or means of convincing it and conveying the idea. Through repetition, faith, and expectancy, he impregnated his subconscious mind. His subconscious mind had made his eye. It held within it the perfect pattern or blueprint of the eye's normal, healthy structure. Once impregnated with the idea of resorting the eye to its healthy state, it immediately proceeded to heal the eye. This is another example of how faith in the healing power of your subconscious can make you whole. Remember, your subconscious is the builder of your body and is on the job 24 hours a day. You interfere with this life-giving pattern by negative thinking. Charge your subconscious with the task of evolving an answer to any problem prior to sleep, and it will answer you. Watch your thoughts. Every thought accepted as true is sent by your conscious cortex to your subconscious brain structures and is brought into your world as reality. Know that you can remake yourself by giving a new blueprint to your subconscious mind. The tendency of your subconscious is always lifeward. Your job is with your conscious mind. Feed your subconscious mind with premises that are true. Your subconscious is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns. You build a new body every 11 months. Change your body by changing your thoughts and keeping them changed. It is normal to be healthy. It is abnormal to be ill. There is within the innate principle of harmony. Thoughts of jealousy, fear, worry, and anxiety tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, bringing about mental and physical diseases of all kinds. What you affirm consciously and feel as true will be made manifest in your mind, body, and affairs. Affirm the good and enter into the joy of living.